Alright, so look, y'all, I'm back with another video, right? Now, I actually wanted to make this video the day before yesterday, right? And it's something that, I've been, like, experiencing. But what happened the other day, it was, like, urging me to make this video. So, told y'all, even though, like family, y'all got family and stuff like that, just because they your family don't mean they your family. And what I mean by that is, in the Bible will say, your enemies are those, I don't know the scripture, like the scripture about how, but it says something like your enemies is those in your own household or something like that, right? Now, my bro just came back from Canada. Like, I don't really be trying to be specific, but I'm gonna go ahead and just make this video anyway, and be specific as I can. But my bro just came back from college and stuff like that. He be going out of state to college and stuff like that. Now, other than this, what I'm about to tell y'all, he a cool nigga. Like, he a cool dude. We be joking and stuff like that. We got our little brotherly bond or whatever, right? Nah. I be trying to tell him all the time, like, I be on my spiritual shit, I be trying to protect my energy, and I be trying to put people on air, like, every time, like, right now I'm on my granny crib, right? And every time I be over here, I be trying to, when I get to talking about the spiritual stuff, or I be trying to, spit some knowledge to people, they don't be trying to hear, like, they always trying to talk about, like, this stuff that you shouldn't be paying attention to, like TV shows and stuff. Like, and I ain't, like, I be having my little TV shows that I watch every now and then, like, when you know what I'm saying, when I don't got nothing to do. But you always got something to do. You could always be doing something. But like, whenever I be trying to, I spit some knowledge about people's energies, because people begin in certain situations and they don't know how their energy be affecting the situation, right? And I was telling my bro, like I don't know what he be doing, like, in his personal life or nothing, but I go based off of how I feel when I'm around you, right? So if you come into my energy field, I could tell if you have good energy or not. Or, like, say for instance, how what happened is, and this is what this video is about. Anytime, like, you come into, like, your energy, come into my energy field, or you come around me, the real you comes out. Like, you can't hide. Even if you're trying to hide, like, your inner demons or whatever, they gonna come out eventually, right? And so I remember I was texting my cousin or whatever, right? And people be like, she two-faced and stuff like that. And I remember we was talking about, I don't know what we was talking about. We was talking about something. And I remember we was texting and I sent her the two-faced emoji, right? And other people in the family be calling her two-faced because she will act cool, like, around you, but then, like, she be having, like, secret motives to do some messed up stuff. Like, it's just crazy. And I don't really be trying to, like, talk bad about nobody or nothing, but it's just, and it's just all about how I'm experiencing it, like. And then, but when we was texting, she thought that I was telling her that I was Two-Faced, but that's not how it was going. It's like when you come around me, it's the real you comes out. So like, and I was kind of like, but you could say telling her about herself, kind of like through the text messages, like subliminally, like telling her, like telling her about herself, right? And I remember she tried to do something to me, and she thought I ain't catch on to it. But when I caught on to it, what she was trying to do, she tried to play it off like I ain't peep what she was doing. But it's just crazy how like when I get around certain people, like the real them comes out. But back to what I was saying about my bro though, like he came back from college like last week. You know, everything been cool and stuff like that, right? But ever since he came back, it's like the energy shifted somehow. And it's like I don't really be trying to focus on like the negative stuff, but like anytime he comes around, it's always like something always negative happens around him. Like I remember like the neighborhood that I live in. Cause I don't live here. I live in a whole different other. I live in the hood, stuff like that. But I remember it was a situation that had happened where it was some dude that was outside, like they had got into it and stuff like that. You know, now you know when you live in the hood, it's stuff that's like that that's bound to happen because the hood, the projects and stuff like that is built on negative energies and stuff like that. It's built on that type of vibration. Like it's just bound for negative shit to happen, right? But when it's just me, my mom, and my sister, like I don't know what their energies is like, but all I know is when it's just us, it don't really be like no negative stuff happening. Like as far as what I experience, it be all like it's peaceful to me. Like everything is peaceful and stuff like that. No negative things happening on. You still gonna get your little experiences, but it's not gonna be like nothing too deep. Now my bro came back or whatever, right? And I told him before, like when the last time he came back, I told him that his energy wasn't good. Like it's just how it felt to me. Like you could feel it like if you come around me and I feel like I just feel uncomfortable. I just feel like your energy ain't right for me or something like that. Nah. Ever since he came back, it's been more like it just been more like negative shit happening around it where we live at. And he be talking about, I don't know what world y'all living in. Y'all living in fantasies. It's not that we living in fantasies, bro. It's just that, and he don't like. I be trying to tell him like, at one point in time, he told me like that he went through a little spiritual phase in his life, but now he don't believe in none of that spirituality stuff. I mean, and that's cool. Like that's his belief. Everybody got their own beliefs, but it's just crazy. But the reason I was making this video is because like people, when you start to raise your vibration, or when you start to when you start to, I guess we'll say, focus more on yourself, people will start to expose themselves. Like it's gonna be hard. They gonna try to hide they jealousy or stuff, but eventually it's gonna come out. They gonna joke with you and stuff like that. Like they try to, you just gotta pay attention to the signs. Like I'm starting to pay attention. Like at first, I wasn't peeping the signs because I wasn't really focused on it. But like now that I'm starting to I'm starting to just live my life. You know, I'm starting to actually experience shit like more and more, stuff like that. But you know, I'm still protecting my energy. You know. Still trying to stay focused because I can't let nobody, you know, distract me and pull me away from what I'm trying to do though. Yeah, I've been in a lot of situations to where people that expose themselves or situations expose certain people like for me, like, and I was just in the area to where I could actually physically see it, you know. And the people that ain't meant to be in my life, they started to show themselves too. You know, it's people trying to play like psychological mind games with you, you know. It's a lot of things you're gonna encounter in your day-to-day. And it's like, I don't know, like, it ain't nothing too bad. Like, it's all for your good, so it ain't really nothing to be worried about. But it's just crazy though, cause when that happened, but when but what I really wanted to say is like why I really was urgent to make this video is because about my bro when I told him that his energy ain't good. Like the other day we had a conversation about something, right? And then he had like an outburst. And he was like, he just came out the blue and was like, he the devil got him and stuff like that. Now, I don't really know if he was joking, but you don't be joking and stuff like that. Like I don't know what that could have been. Like I don't know if he was exposing himself or if he was joking or not, but I just that made me feel very uncomfortable. I didn't sit well with that. I had even after that situation, I had a unsettled spirit after that. I was just feeling weird. But yeah, that's the reason I was making this video though. Yeah, like people gonna expose themselves. Like when you start to raise your vibration, when you start to up your frequency, when you start to, you know, focus, when you start to live in your purpose and stuff like that. Like this is stuff that's gonna happen. Cause I'm going through it right now. But it ain't nothing you should be worried about. Nothing is gonna harm you if you don't let it. Like, you know, I be having mind battles all the time, but I be fighting them. You know. But you know, I ain't gonna make this video too long though. I just wanted to get this off my chest. Cause I ain't wanted to be thinking about it too long though. But this video for y'all though. I'm out though.